10 o'clock ingest 25 mg in gel cap. 10:34 feeling warm, tingly, a bit disoriented. 10:39 starting to feel pretty happy. 10:48 somewhat tremulous physically, a bit more disoriented mentally, but still in a rather non-specific intoxicated state. Where is this leading, I wonder? 10:56 beginning to notice a bit of body load, increased tremulousness and some muscle rigidity that feels rather strange. Mental state is one of mild euphoria, though. 11:03 feeling a very pleasant stimulation and warmth in my root chakra, genital area. As if a ball of glowing energy is forming and expanding there. 11:22 very sexually stimulated. Just masturbated to a quick, extremely pleasant orgasm. I can't help but wonder if perhaps I shouldn't have contained and tried to raise the energy, though? We'll see. Not much in the way of insight or visual enhancement so far, just sensual emotional, physical fun, with a slightly speedy edge to it. 11:35 feeling very lucid, warm, and opened up wide. Mentally placid. Physically I am getting occasional bursts of tremor and shaking, like little krias. I think this stuff would be fantastic with a partner in terms of enhancing both communication and sexuality. I have an intuition that I have reached the plateau for this dosage of the material. 11:53 just masturbated again. Damn, this stuff sure makes me horny. 12:15 I think that things may be beginning to drop off in a subtle way. I still feel really good, though. I've decided to take 3 ml of 1,4-butanediol to see if it will mediate some of the body load, which is still quite present. 12:32 the 1,4 seems to be having the desired effect, blunting the body load while preserving and perhaps even enhancing the mental state, which continues to be lucid, warm, open, and quite happy. The state isn't particularly psychedelic. But to tell you the truth, I don't care. This is fun stuff. 140 still groovin'. It seems, however, that the energy tremor has actually increased, almost to the point that it is becoming a bit disturbing. The tremor and shaking is mostly confined to my neck and head, short bursts of an almost uncontrollable whipping back and forth. 3 o'clock finally starting to feel a bit tired, and thankfully the energy tremor has pretty much stopped. Still feeling warm and happy in a nice subtle way, and having little flashes and glints of psychedelic color on the periphery of my visual field. It seems that as the empathogenic effects slowly fade, this compound's psychedelic effects are becoming more noticeable, almost as though the sensual explosion of the early stages masked them somewhat. My notes stop here. I finally got to sleep around 3 hours later. Residual effects of both an empathogenic and psychedelic nature persisted right up until falling asleep. In fact, the visual effects were perhaps most pronounced as I turned out the light and curled up under the covers, seeing a network of coiled, iridescent strands of ectoplasm crossing in the ether throughout my bedroom. With the minor exception of the shivering, shaking effects and the muscular tension, this trial of 4-Acetoxy DiPT was a uniformly enjoyable, fully outstanding experience. I eagerly await the opportunity to sample this compound once more to see if these effects were a fluke or are reproducible in repeated trials.